All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justmoparjoe. I've been owing you an update on the 65 Coronet. Why is it not done yet? Let me show you what I've been doing here. So I've got a good video on putting this full exhaust in if you missed that. Gas tank's in and painted. Obviously, doing the rear end, rust encapsulator everywhere there. On the bottom side, y'all saw all that. New shocks on. What I had to fix the other day was his bootleg sort of rear caliper kit, brake caliper kit. And the calipers have been ground a little bit. I did not do that, but they've got a little bit of grinding done to them to clear this little 14-inch wheel. Nothing wrong with that. But the lines were all kind of jacked up. So starting here, this line was actually flipped over, so the part that goes down the shoulder, it was on the top side, so the line was kind of binding where the metal collar hit the caliper. So I put new washers on here, flipped her over, came down the line coming from the T-junction. It used to be a stainless line. Here's what I had to do with this. The fitting here, so on that side actually has a British thread size, and I figured that out. So this is a British flare on this side. You follow the line down, and the opposite side that screws in there is just the American or English flare of thread, or whatever you call it. So I appreciate Mike Rogers actually helped me out with that. He was able to flare those for me real quickly. And same thing here. If you follow that line along, it goes over the top of the rear end and into here. Same thing. So I was able to salvage these lines. Came into here. This one was also upside down. I flipped it over. It's got nice space there now between caliper and line. The brakes are coming together. I need help bleeding them again, but they're so much better than before. I've got my front tailpipes off because the engine's coming out one more time. Let's talk about it. There we are. Transmission's out right now. You see that peeling right there? And that gold coating that they put on Mylodon oil pans. If that's not prepped correctly, fun fact, it will peel off. So this one is peeling, peeling, peeling. I've got another pan and I have it painted and ready to go on here. And I'm going to use the one-piece gasket. But the engine's got to come out for all that. It had to come out anyway. I've been cleaning up most of my wiring, all that main harness going that way. But the engine's got to come out anyway because I'm going to pressure wash and repaint some of this stuff. Where the old overspray and stuff for the paint. I got to get this masked off, resanded, and shot black into there. So everything will be nice and tidy. I'm not going to... It's really hard to let a nice car leave here and there be stuff like that happen. So everything's getting sewn up on it. She'll come out. Fuel lines ran. FEO box installed. I got a video on that. But it's no step for a stepper. I didn't even actually bolt the engine mounts in, which I have a video on installing these engine mounts on this block. So pop this engine out, put it on the engine stand, and do an oil pan real quick. So jump forward in time, oil pan's off. I wanted to show you this sweet one-piece gasket. I like that it has that lip there that will go on the front side and keep the lip from being pushed outward. Kind of got those ribs, that's cool. The back side has the one-piece seal made into it right there and the little lips, and it drops down in right in that groove right there. I like that. While I had the pan off, I was able to see all of my cam lobes. They look beautiful. This is actually I can bring in, where's it at? You can see it there. It's a little purple shaft. It's a little purple shaft. So they look really nice still. Get my double row. Everything's good. And Here's my newly painted oil pan. That dude looks great. Really slick. I'll put up the pictures for it, but I'm gonna drop this dude on right now. I don't actually remember where I even stopped off at. It's been kind of a crazy week. Let me show you the new stuff that we got in for the old Coronet. Would you look at that? Our top line converters here. It's an 11-inch with the 19 splines for our transmission. Transmission is done. And the little box there is a sure grip for that car. So quick as I can get the transmission in and test out the gears, see how they do on the highway, I'll be able to throw the sure grip in so we can get some more traction. You can see our dual cables here. He's got that stuff set up nice. Got the cables lubed up for me. Everything is beautiful. I got to go to work. This got my pressure washer here. So what I'll do is pull my wiring out again, pressure wash all this dirty, funky nastiness off here, and get it blacked back out. See, I had some overspray on my K-frame and stuff, so I'm gonna pressure wash that stuff and scrub it. I just can't stand it to be halfway done. You know, fix my little spots up there and there, mask all that off, and reshoot this black where it'll be nice and pretty. When we come back in with the car, I'm going to probably put the transmission in first, and that way I can hop in here and hook my cables up to that column. That's kind of a unique deal there I've never dealt with, but I had to undo the cables, so I'm hoping I can remember how to put them back. The engine is over here. I need to touch up my paint on it, but my brand new oil pan's on and sealed. Yeah, I had some stuff that I had scraped off, fitting up the headers and whatever. So touching the engine back up one time, she'll be ready to drop in. So I'm not sure if I even mentioned the interior to you. I've got a 3-pack of gauges I need to mount that are auto meter, go under the dash. I got a nice little auto meter tack to stick in that hole there. I need to finish hooking my AC controls up. I was trying to wait and get everything done at once. The seat is getting fixed at the upholstery shop. I need to finish hooking up my AC ducts to my factory vents and add a couple extra vents. Everything in due time. So I'll do a video to finish up that AC install when I make my lines, do all that stuff. So hopefully next time you see this car, I thought about doing a mad thrash on getting it all put together and done so that I can get this thing out, start driving it before he comes and picks it up. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching and follow along with this journey. If you want to check out more Coronet videos, I have a playlist of them. It's called 65 Coronet, and it is supposed to be the ultimate getaway car.